the interest of the achievement, they are designed for this scholarship program. So we are happy to launch this program on the auspicious occasion of July 1st from the hands of our
Sir, one more information. It will be only for this year or every year it will be?
Every year, sir.
Every year, from now onwards. So, so who will be selecting that eligible candidates?
Let me first open the brochure,
Sir, please,
sir, all the names I request all the names to
and then, sir, you have to do the committee.
Sir, Anil.
Please have it.
Madam,
Sir, sir.
Sir.
of our honorable directors to attract more batches for this type of activities. So next year our batch also conducting 35-year reunion. So this is a publicity program among all our alumni batches. So I thank our respected directors, sir, Dean IRS, Srinivasa, sir, all of the deans who are present here for this auspicious occasion. Once again, thank you. Thank you.
I request director sir to speak about this.
Yeah, so actually, first of all, on behalf of the institute and on behalf of my own self, so it is a little gesture for me to launch this IMPACT99 to benefit the student for scholarship and other support. And really, it is a very noble gesture. And I appreciate your effort and I appreciate your contribution to the institute, in particular the young students of your alma mater. And I believe that with your such type of generosity, the institute will definitely benefit in engaging the alumni for the institute movement. And I'm quite glad that the institute is driving hard to achieve its next level of excellence. And a lot of things have been planned. And one of the recent initiatives we have taken with the alumni is that we are now reaching out to the alumni who are in the corporate bodies, public sector undertaking and all that. And Mr. Dayal has already started writing people to extend the support towards the CSR grant for teaching. Because needless to say that most of the NITs and IITs, the alumni who are in the top level positions in PSUs, they are sensitizing the respective industries to spend their CSR grant. Because needless to say that every PSU has an allocation toward the CSR fund. And to mention some of them here, like NIT Warangal has received a CSR grant in 2 occasions during the last 6 months. One is 48 crore, one is 43 crore to establish a 500-seated ladies hostel and 100 faculty quarters. And how it happened, because one of the alumni who was the chief executive officer or in a very senior rank in Coal India Limited. So, and then the other alumni in the the PSU, they are the people who mobilize. And NIT Warangal, I believe a lot of people will be in the senior positions. Like one such name I just recalled here is electrical Mr. Dhenu. He has been now, now became the Hitachi, yes. Now he became a MD or CEO of Hitachi. And in the recent past, they have contributed around 3 electric vehicles to the campus. It is really noteworthy, and we are definitely making the team is working hard, and he will take help of you and Prof. Subudhi and all others. We will help him to reach out the senior people who are alumni, and they is not their own initiative, to the company initiative to advocate for the institute. How the CSR grant of the institute can be channelized to NIT Warangal, because they are alumni, right? This is one objective I have. And the second objective I have now is that I advise the team alumni to organize a alumni conclave that would happen during the foundation day. So maybe either 10th October or 9th October or 11th October. And we cannot invite 42,000 alumni. So what is the mandate we decided? That the global chapter, there are 3 functionaries: the president, vice president, and the secretary, 3 of you, and every chapter president and secretary. Right? You have some 20 plus chapters. 30. So these many chapters, each chapter president, secretary, and the distinguished alumni over the last couple of years. Okay, and the local chapter, of course. So these are the people who will be here, and the major responsibility is the local chapter, because I will not do anything. I will give it to you. So the function will be here, the foundation day, and what is the objective of first time we are doing here, I believe. Then the other thing is that this group of people will put 3 parallel sessions for discussion, or serial session, doesn't matter. One session will be our alumni of this fraternity who are in the industry or entrepreneurs. One vertical, that how to connect the institute to the industry. And what are the connection points? One is to co-teach a course. That means our alumni who are in the industry, either they can choose to take a portion of the course with our faculty, or they can suggest us anybody in the industry, the senior functionary, who can co-teach a course. Okay, this is one. And they need not to come here. If they wish, they can come. If they do not wish, they can take on time. And the second thing is that our faculty are now going to industry. So these people will help us, that they will be giving us the problems in the industry, which will be taken by the B.Tech student, M.Tech student for their projects. And the third thing is that we can pick up some of the faculty, some of the industry engineers, to hire them as professor apprentices. Okay? And the next objective is to get some consultancy and project with the industry where they will be benefiting and the industry will benefit. So these are one vertical, discuss what are the possible ways we can do that. This is one vertical. The second vertical is that our team who are in IS, IPS, public services. So these people will discuss about the bureaucratic support to the institute, bureaucratic support to the institute to propel it to the next level of its infrastructure growth. One of the objectives, our dean and the registrar, they made the chief secretary. And the chief secretary already advised the collector to find out a land of 100 acres or something nearby or in Hyderabad. So then the second vertical, that is the IAS, IPS, this vertical of the alumni, they will help us to voice our requirement before the ministry, that one is the land for the second campus, and second, 2 things to connect this campus to North campus, both underpass and overpass. If you see the NIT Suratgarh, it is close to our area, the smallest NIT. These are the smallest NITs in place. Although they are doing much better, but the area where they are the smallest ones. Who are the highest ones? Trichy is the highest one, 850 acres. Charaukela is 700 acres. Bhopal is 750. So I think the smallest one is, old category is Warangal, which is 248, and out of that some 5 acres to subtest. So it is already 240 something, and Suratgarh is 290. But Suratgarh has done wonderful. So they have put these two campuses on the pass and also a overpass. So they are connected both campus. So what we do is North Campus and South Campus will connect to this. So this cannot be possible unless until the alumni support. I am giving you writing also. Even if I tell 100 times, it will never happen. But our alumni who are IS, like one is, I remember one is from here, from our alumni, he is in Bhubaneswar. Odisha government is the joint secretary, chief secretary ka niche, additional chief secretary, Venugopal. He is very powerful in Odisha. Venugopal is very powerful in Odisha government. So once I talked to him, he invited me to the secretariat. He is also, after retirement, he is also there in Bhubaneswar. So we have captured up this vertical of people that you please, voice our request before the ministry to allocate some land or to at least give a kind of, because recently I have been to NIT Warangal. So there I asked about the overpass. The budget was 3.75 crore. I then asked the director who has given this money 3.75, ministry never agreed. Then he said, no, we didn't pay a single pie. I said, who gave? That is a national highway. This is a national highway?
Yes.
So that was a national highway in Surat. So what happened is that the NHAI, what is the National
Highway
Authority of India. National Highway Authority of India.
Highway Authority. Yes. So they have spent it. IIMs, IJOs, foreign universities, like that. So these three vertical of people will discuss how best they can help us to get something, as I said, like the people in the academia, they can help us to mentor the young faculty. Because you might be knowing or not knowing, I don't know, but the concept has now, I have started the concept that every young faculty would have a mentoring scheme, assistant professor. So there will be a mentoring scheme for each faculty. And there will be a member, the HOD or nominated by somebody will be a member. And the young faculty is supervisor or his choice of professor and senior professor of that research group. So then we will add that academic, our alumni, that because I see a lot of people in academic there, in the US, in Canada, in IITs and all that. So we put their mentoring scheme of the young faculty. Because when I am sitting here for the interview, today there is an interview for chemical engineering. People have good background, but they are not confident. They don't know what to do. And the director cannot reach out to all of them. So they need a mentoring. And the second thing is the mentoring of the young student. The bright student as well as the weak student. Why weak student are necessary? Because these people feel dejected when they, there is a failure or something. So somebody should have their hand and they should mentor. We started also mentoring right now. But additionally, we will also request the alumni who are in this teaching or research, they should come forward. They will adopt some students for mentoring. And then we will also give the chance to the bright student also. Suppose somebody want to pursue a higher study or maybe going to an industry, they will give a guideline or maybe advice how to do that. So all these are possible. Forget about all the financial contribution. These are a lot of contribution can be happen with these ways, right? So then this alumni conclave will make a plan to do all that. And what way the alumni, and these are the broad objectives. And apart from that, we will also develop a scheme for enhancing our corpus grant. Because nowadays, all our HEPA or institute grant is not sufficient to go for infrastructure program. So then what will happen is that your alumni contribution is necessary. And we will make a mandate that everywhere during the reunion, every institute does that. They promise that we will be collecting a good amount of contribution from the batch and hand over to that the institute. So on an average, if you see any batch is how many alumni are there in each batch?
2,000.
Each batch 3,000? No, you say every batch it contribute 50 lakhs, endowment generated, endowment purpose. So the idea is to develop a married hostel apartment there. Okay? So that is one, and then a lot of development can happen. So therefore this is another objective. So I am glad that you are moving this is really impressing me, because when you are considering the students' benefit, it is most welcome. And I believe that this type of initiative is more taken by youth, and I'm really glad your initiative. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Sir,
Welcome.
Yeah. So, Professor Thanuviran told me that he will collect 1 crore from your batch.
Sir, sir,
Okay.
thank you, sir.
Yeah.
he's also.
Sir, sir.
Many times.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir.
Sir, Venkaya sir, please.
Sir.
Sir.